evening, good morning or good day, depending on where you're watching us from. Today is almost our last show and the ISWI is ending soon too. I hope you all enjoyed the week as much as we did and learned a lot, we sure did. And we later on got someone who was deeply involved into the ISWI this year as a group leader. So I'm very excited what he's going to talk about. But before that, there's actually another event besides ISWI 2021 that is in Ilmenau that is focusing on sustainability. The the Ilmpuls festival. So their goal is it to make it possible that there can be a festival that can be sustainable as well. So let's see. Since one of the focuses of this year's ISWI is sustainability, it would be interesting to see how festivals incorporate this aspect. So today we have the head of the sustainability department of the Ilmpuls event here in Ilmenau, Antonia. Thank you that you are here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So for starters, could you shortly describe what kind of festival the Ilmpuls Festival is?
Ilmpuls is a festival organized by young people with ambition and passion to do an economical friendly festival as much as possible, and for us it's really important to show the visitors at our festival that sustainability is a really important topic and we want to give that on the way. And of course we just have the best bands and music with us.
So how did the idea first arise to do a sustainable festival?
Our founders of the Ilmpuls, they wanted to bring some fresh air into the landscape of events in Thüringen, and they want to establish the festival. And of course sustainability is a very important topic for our generation and I think for everyone else too. And yeah, that was important to show that sustainability is not restrictive and you can do everything you want. You just have to organize and plan a bit more. And yeah, we want to show that everything is possible even in a sustainability way.
That's great. So as I already said, you're the head of the department for sustainability. What exactly are your tasks?
Besides the organizational work, I give advice to the other departments if they want to do something or plan, like for example the offline department, if they want to do some flyers or things like this, they come to me and then I search for alternatives so that we can stay sustainability as possible.
What do you think as an expert some points that may be not obvious when organizing a sustainable festival?
Oh, there are a lot. I think there are a lot of small things that come up that you didn't thought before of, like cable ties or the catering, the tickets, everything. For example, our toilets, they are ecological, and that's really important for us because that's a point you don't maybe think about first, and then when you come to us you see, okay, they thought about it.
So for other aspects you of course also have bands. What are your criteria for them?
That's an interesting point because we want to give our visitors a bandwidth of music and want to give them the opportunity to see a lot of artists. So we can't book them just regional, but we also look that we have women at our lineup because on many festivals in the lineup there are not many women, so it's very important for us to have there a balanced situation. And when it comes to DJs or smaller artists, we book them from, or we go regional and look for them.
So another thing that you have is normally like food stalls at your venue. How do you choose the food providers?
Yeah, we have good music and really nice drinks, but also tasty food, that's right. And this year we offer vegetarian and vegan food, and the providers are regional and we really take care of it. And for us it's really important to speak before with them that they don't use any plastic or things like this. So that's really important for us, and we look there for too.
As you already said, like plastics and stuff, at festivals there's also normally a lot of waste. How do you deal with that?
Yeah, waste is a problem. On our festival itself, we have a strict waste separation system, and we really take care of it and look for it. And we try to produce less waste as possible before. So yeah, we give our best. There's always something you can do better, but we really try, like not using plastic. For example, we have reusable cups. So yeah, we always look for alternatives there.
So, I mean, you are a sustainable festival, but are there other festivals like you, and do you have contact with each other?
Yeah, I think through the pandemic now, through the Corona pandemic, there was really an upswing. I have the feeling that everyone is trying to help each other, everyone is really open and friendly and give advice. And we are in close contact with a festival in Lüneburg, and we stay in touch with them and change ideas, and yeah, they take care of sustainability too. So for us, it's really nice to talk with other festivals through the situation.
I can imagine that not being alone is better this times.
Yeah.
Yeah, this year, as I already said, it's a bit different overall. So what exactly are your plans?
Yeah, we try to organize the festival, and we really hope that we can celebrate it all together then. Really important for us, there are a lot of changes of course, but really important for us are the Corona clauses in every contract we sign or we set up, so that there is so that we don't have to be afraid of it. But we really try to make it work, and if it can't happen, we won't give up and try to do something maybe smaller a few months later then. But we are really positive and hope that that we can celebrate.
Yeah, then I hope that it works, and I'm excited what you have planned otherwise. Yeah. So thank you very much for the interview. It was nice that you were here today.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
So we can see being sustainable is not impossible, we just have to try it. And as I already said a few shows back, everyone can do their part to fight climate change. However, the political framework has also to work for that, is what Anja Sigismund, Thüringen's Minister of Environment, said the other day in our interview. And what even is this right political framework? That's something Paul and his working group were discussing this week. So Paul, thank you very much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
So I personally never really been part of the ISWI week itself, and also never part of a working group. So what exactly are you doing there?
So the working groups is probably the time the participants actually spend most of the time here with. So when they sign up, they choose a topic that interests them the most, and then when they're here, they join together in this working group to discuss the topic in more depth. And so during the week, like most of the days, maybe like 4 or 5 sessions, they discuss the topic and ideally get to some kind of result in the end at the presentation.
So your topic was politics, right?
Exactly.
So what was the most prevalent topic in your discussion for you?
So in the end we had this like 3 big clusters that we had discussed. So the first one was what policies should actually be enacted, and how to shift the responsibilities, for example, between developing and developed nations. Then the second one was how does political change work in general to actually get these policies enacted, and the third one was the most concrete, for example, for like normal people, how to get politicians to enact the policies, and like the first concrete steps towards this.
So it was like a very big topic with a lot of variety, right?
Yes, exactly. We also noticed that 4 days is not enough to get any real answers.
So is there anything you're taking home from that?
I think the most the thing that I will remember most is that there's actually so many different options that everyone can do to influence politics, and really for quite a wide variety of available time and available motivation and energy.
Okay, thank you. There's also, I mean, you're being a group leader, right?
Yes.
How do you even become a group leader?
So that's actually very simple. Maybe like half a year before the ISWI, they start a big email at active students or on social media where they call just local students to become group leaders, and then the only thing you have to do is say, yes, I want to do this, and I mean, you have to dare to do this, but I've always enjoyed it.
So it's a bit like with every position that you want, like in an association here at the campus. You just have to say yes when people are asking you. So as I already said, you already participated in previous ISWIs, right?
Yes.
So this time it's quite a bit different. How did it feel for you?
For an online conference, it was a lot better than expected, to be honest. Like the discussions actually had quite a bit of depth, and we really had really interesting things. I actually met quite a lot of really cool people. But of course, it can't compare to really ISWI with all the side programs and actually meeting the people in person. But yes, I'm happy that it happened anyway.
Yeah, I guess normally the campus will be full of people, and now we're like the only ones out here.
Yes, exactly. Normally, when ISWI is happening and you're not participating in it, you still notice and you cannot ignore it. But now that's happening online, I've met people who actually didn't notice it.
Yeah, sadly. But at least a lot of people who couldn't partake in ISWI previously because they would have to go here could still like take something from it, and I think that's a good addition.
Yes, exactly. And I mean, not having to fly, for example, does seriously reduce the barriers of participation. Yeah. So that probably enabled quite a few people who wouldn't have the money for otherwise.
That's true. So it's going to be interesting how it will be like next time. Maybe they incorporate the online aspect more at that time. Well, we will see. At least for now, thank you very much for that you were here today.
Thank you for having me here.
Yeah. So actually we also had a little bit of a group discussion in our team, because this year, as we are outside, one of our topics is the weather, and something that we have every day is our Weatherschosch with his daily weather reports. But we never really see him around here. He always just appears on a call, and then after that he just disappears. So where did he come from? Where did he go? Our reporter Timo tried to find that out.
Hi, my name is Timo, and during the last ISWIsion week there has been a new phenomenon going on. His name is Weatherschosch. You might have heard of him. So today I have challenged myself to find out a little bit more about him. So let's start.
I don't have a live show for you today. I'm here and we'll just do the weather for you. As you can see, you never know the weather.
My research has shown Schosch in the wild, so we are going into the wild.
According to my notes, we should probably go outside for this. So, as you can see, I have packed my special equipment. So, let's go and catch a Weatherschosch. Schosch? Schosch? I think he was here yesterday, but I don't think he's here anymore. Maybe let's look at our next location. So, as you can see, there's even more vegetation in here. So I think it might be time to set him a trap. Okay, I think we should just leave it like that. Let's see if we catch something. Let's go. In the meantime, we have decided to look for him from a higher position. I've been meaning to climb up here, but the stand is gone. I think I might have to climb the tree instead. Oh well. Schosch! I can't see him anywhere. I don't think he's here. Huh. Maybe in the meantime our trap was successful. Okay, so we are back where we left the box earlier. Let's see if we caught him there. There's the box. Oh no. He's not in here either. Oh man. We are at the exact spot where the Weatherschosch was sighted, trying to climb the cross. I have high hopes that we are gonna find him here. Let's try something. I would now like to try and play the song of his people. Maybe he'll come and look. Schosch! Schosch! Nah, I don't think this is working either. If we have something that moves, he will just come out. I have another one, please. Yeah, I don't think my attempts are successful today. I think the Weatherschosch might just be one of those creatures that just appear whenever they want to and don't when they don't. Yeah, I think we should get back home. I don't think this is making any sense anymore. Our last hope was turning the cross into a trap. But he wasn't inside either. I don't think we got him with that either. Frustrated, we make our way back home. So this has been the quest and the search for Weatherschosch. Unsuccessful, as you might see. I'm actually not quite convinced that Weatherschosch is a real human. I think he might be something entirely different. He just appears whenever he's needed and disappears when he's not needed anymore, just at his free will. He might be in the category of like the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot or something like that. Just a concept, like an entity or something. Yeah, I'm a bit sad that I couldn't find out more, but I think there's some further research that can be done. But unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. So, thanks for watching.
The Weatherschosch, such a mysterious miracle person. Well, Foggy, the other day your relatives saw him, right? Yes, that's true. So, did they tell you what they experienced? Well, they said he was so big, really big. Well, I guess from the perspective of a frog, every person is big. So, did they say anything else? Well, they said he had a fox with him. A fox? Like this one here? No, that fox is way too small. It was a way bigger fox. Well, okay, you've got it with your sizes. Well, thank you anyway for your insights. Oh my god, it's the Weatherschosch, the real one. I've got to tell my mom, she didn't get an autograph the last time.
Hello, Michi.
Hello, Schosch.
Can you hear me? I'm right behind you.
Yeah, I can see you.
Ah, good. Hi.
Where have you been all day?
Well, I've checking the weather out here in Ilmenau. It was really nice. We had a few thunderstorms and rain, a lot of rain, but also some sunshine, but not still raining. So, well, as you know from the last shows, for the forecast for tomorrow, we choose a random place in the world since all the ISWI participants are spread around the globe. And today we chose Uppsala, Sweden. And in Uppsala they have temperatures between 15 and 25 degrees tomorrow, with well, some overcast and some sunshine, but no rain, not like here. Well, yeah, good. Have fun in Uppsala if you're there, and if not, then have fun anywhere else, wherever you want to have fun. Should I look into the camera? I don't know. Well, goodbye.
Well, thank you, Weatherschosch. I hope you write a postcard once, or maybe, I don't know, appear somewhere else to us. Anyway, that's it from us today. Tomorrow is the closing ceremony at 2 p.m, so be there if you want to see a little bit of the ISWI. Otherwise, enjoy the last day. We will for sure. So until tomorrow, goodbye.
Bye.